Oh, that really hurt my back. Not like muscle spasms, just like, ooh. Oh, that actually hurt. Well, happy Sunday, everybody. Yep, I'm sort of doing this again, and there's a reason for it. And yes, I do have some explaining to do. Now, excuse me. I hate water in your mouth. So, if any of you guys have been following me on Facebook and Instagram, then, you know, I just got done finished working out. So, you know, this is how men get cleaned up at Keuka Lake, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you've been following my Facebook and Instagram, then you know that I actually had some big news to share. One moment. Why am I here? Okay. And, that news is, sorry. Conditioner. And that news is yes, I am going to be an uncle. Yeah, it's actually really exciting. I could not be more happy about that at all. You know, it's great. You know, personally, I'm stoked. It's kind of hard to talk about this and, you know, get manly clean. That's Keuka Lake without, you know. This is difficult multitasking, folks. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. So yeah, truth be told, I had known I was going to be an uncle since literally right before I did my movie reaction of Booksmart. Like, seriously, that night when I returned home, I received a phone call saying that I am going to be an uncle. And to make matters even more exciting, it's to a pair of twins. So, literally doubly excited. And, it's hard to do this when you're crouching. So, I look, clown makeup on me or whatever. So, yeah, I get the phone call, and literally, I was seriously going to, instead of doing the movie reaction, I literally was this close to revealing what, like this prestigious information, but obviously as per the wishes of my brother and sister-in-law, I could not do that. So, you know, I obviously did not, but man, it has been bugging me for like ever. It was like reveal it to the world. Do it. But seriously, I was really excited when I found out that night. So excited, in fact, that I was gonna run out into the street like yelling and jumping for joy, which would have disturbed the peace, and that would be rude. In fact, I'm so excited. To this day, I am still excited. In fact, I'm so excited, I'm gonna jump in the water again. Woo! So yes, I am very excited. And when I found out that night, I was so excited. I was literally going to be like, you know, I'm not going to do a movie reaction. I'm just going to tell you all what I just heard. So, yes, it was very exciting. But my brother and sister-in-law actually wanted me to wait until because they want to reveal this information themselves. On water me here. So yesterday we had the gender reveal, which is awesome. And so we although it was actually quite a spectacle to say the least, because you know, we obviously had the party up here and we really wanted to, you know, be gung-ho and have like games. We had that beanbag game, cornhole set up, had like wiffle ball ready, like we had everything ready to go. And then quite literally disaster struck. If any of you guys were up in Keuka Lake yesterday, then you know that the weather literally went from being pretty good to just like monsoon, gale force winds, like just levels of crazy wind weather. In fact, full disclosure, when I set my phone on the table that was just on, that was a different table. So what happened to the real table? Well, here it is. The wind was actually so bad yesterday that the glass actually blew off, shattered, and was scattered into the winds. It was actually so bad yesterday that, if you can't tell, this boathouse lost quite a few of its shingles. It was crazy. But, you know, my family endured, and we still had a wonderful celebration filled with fun, laughter, food, drink, and all various, you know, good things that were to, you know, come our way. But yes, we were able to reveal that, you know, I'm going to be an uncle. You know what, hold on a second. I thought there was a reason why I brought this comb. So yeah, yeah, Rico Suave. I'm not gonna leave my hair like this. So yeah, you're gonna get a brief jump. This is how I style my hair without like using a blow dryer. I pretty much do it like this. And hold on. I actually have to set this down for a second. So yeah, full disclosure, you guys were resting on like a towel. So I style like this and then there we go. That looks pretty better. Seriously, I have like a lot of water in my ear. Holy cow. So yes, this was a momentous occasion, a fantastic day, and as if it really couldn't get any better, my mother set this up. But obviously, when you have a gender reveal party, obviously the guests have to make, you know, a guess as to what the baby is. Or in this case, they get to do it twice because, you know, twins. And no kidding, I just thought about this. This is actually like, I think this is the weekend Spongebob first premiered. And Spongebob is now 20 years old. So in order to quote Spongebob, let's look at the embryo. Twins. Yes. So, yes, it is very exciting. And, you know, I was actually one of the people who guessed that, you know, it'd be 2 boys. And my prize was, funny enough, a scratch-off lotto ticket. Like, you know, you gotta get like a penny or coin or whatever to scratch off, whatever. Although, for me, I use the back of a plastic spoon because I'm awesome like that. But, that being said, no kidding, I actually won. Yes, I won the lottery. I won a whopping $2. Woo! I won a lottery, baby. You know, and it counts. I won on a lottery ticket, and that is awesome. But being the awesome uncle, or soon-to-be uncle that I'm going to be, I did the responsible thing and donated those $2 to, you know, the future accounts of my 2 nephews. So, yes, Nick Cutler is not only a nice guy, but he's also very charitable as well. So, there you go. Well, the thing, I am charitable. I mean, whenever Rita's does their Alex's Lemonade thing around this time of year, you know, I always donate. I always do my part. And when my flannel-wearing friend did Flannel February, well, that was a lot of alliteration there, you know, I actually made a pretty big donation myself. Although, this is actually a really funny story. And if for whatever reason he's watching this, he's probably gonna hate me for it, but when I made my donation, I pretty much have like a gigantic, like, you know, jar of like, you know, spare change or whatever. No kidding. The 2 times before I did it this time, you know, exchanged the coins for, you know, actual spending cash, I had like well over $200. So right when I'm about to, you know, exchange it again for cash in order to donate for Flannel February, I'm like, I'm gonna give my friend like $200. This is gonna be awesome. And no kidding, the final tally ended up being like 173 and change. Which I'm like, how is that possible? I had like over $200 both times I did it before, and how does it only go down to 173? I mean, don't get me wrong, I still donated the money, and yeah, $173 and change, that's a pretty big donation, pretty sizable. In fact, I actually, well, me and my friend didn't really reach his goal, but you know, he was able to collect more than he did a year ago because of it. So that's cool. But you know, I'm like, man, how did that happen? But no, well, it's in the past, and in the end, I still did donate. Then I donated to you know, Flannel February for the food bank of the Southern Tier. I donated for Alex's Lemonade, and you know, I donated my lottery scratch-off ticket winning of $2 to my 2 nephews that are going to be born sometime in very late October or very early November. We don't really quite have a date yet. So, outside of guessing when they're going to be born, we now have to think of, you know, names. Well, obviously, I mean, at this point, my sister is about 20 weeks along. Sister-in-law is about 20 weeks along, so we got quite a while. Again, like late October, very early November. You know, it really could be, you know, any time that in that, you know, time frame. So, I mean, I'm not going to make any guesses now, you know. Honestly, I'd rather just take an moment in time to be very thankful as to the fact that not only am I going to be an uncle to twins, but, you know, I do get residual bragging rights because I was right about what the genders were going to be. It's so awesome I get to use plurals for this. Man, my twins, it's awesome. So, yes, I'm very happy. I'm very excited. I could not be more thrilled. And if I was any happier, you know, I'd probably disturb the peace now somehow. I am that excited. So, yes, I am very curious to see what the future holds. I'm very curious to, see what, what's happening next. And hopefully, I mean, I'm going to be going home soon just in case the weather becomes a monsoon again. But hopefully the weather today will not be bad. And the silly part is, like, the worst of the weather yesterday only happened for like an hour, and then it stopped. But because it was so cloudy and whatnot, that, you know, it was literally like 7-8 o'clock at night by the time, well, actually no, it was like 6 o'clock, because for the vast majority of everyone, you guys know I am a practicing Catholic, and I actually, and they didn't reveal the gender until it was about an hour before church would start in Penyan at like 5 o'clock. So after the gender reveal, I did, like the good little Christian boy that I am, I went to church and thanked God for this wonderful news. And I can say thank God. I can also thank God for now I can reveal even more about this information to all of you. Seriously, this was like really hard for me not to say a word about. Like, I was going like crazy. I was like anymore, and I was gonna reveal what consequences be darned. But yes, I'm very excited. You're probably asking yourself, why didn't you put your shirt back on? Well, to be perfectly honest, I literally worked out right before I did this, so, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. So I should explain, I did brush my teeth prior to starting this video, because as you guys know, I do like to be in front of the camera in the same way I would like to be on a date with, you know, a woman. So at the very least, I'll always, you know, have, you know, minty fresh breath, so that's nice. So yeah, I mean, I know smell-o-vision hasn't been invented yet, but you know, that's just what I do. You know, to show good faith that, you know, I do try and look nice on camera, unless it's for a legitimate reason, like, you know, when I started the video earlier. So that's good. Although, speaking of a day with a beautiful woman, I wouldn't mind having, you know, my nephews having an aunt. Just saying. Actually, my sister-in-law does have a sister, so that's an aunt there. But you get the idea. But, yeah, well, I'm just being silly right now. So, again, and you're probably also wondering too, you totally conquered your fear of seaweed the other day. Well, yeah, I did, but full disclosure, when I had that running start on day 550, that was because, if you can't already tell, the seaweed is kind of a ways away. And I did sort of get to the seaweed when, you know, I jumped in those couple times. It's just, you know, it really wasn't that bad. And plus, you know, it's not really bothering me anymore. Although, it doesn't bother me anymore, but it does sort of take you a little bit. But you know, the feel of it underwater just sort of takes you by surprise. You know what I mean? Like, again, not bad. Just, you know, I guess it's different. That's the best way to describe it. But, you know, my, you know, yeah, see, my hair's drying up, see? You guys get to see my hair air dry. Hair dry. My hair is being air dried. Hair dried. Okay, so obviously one last hair shot. Oh, I can actually sort of do this without, you know, any sort of problems. So like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platforms. You guys know where to find me. And I'm very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopefully all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Hopefully rain free. And remember, if you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to London here. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices.